Hi, I'm Nora Suren from Communication Studies Department, and I wanted to share about a little bit of my research and teaching related to AI. So my teaching and research both focus on digital media, global media, and influencer culture, platform governance. So AI naturally comes up in both spaces. And in my teaching specifically, I approach AI as something students should critically understand, not just use. So we talk about how AI shapes visibility, labor, and inequality online and globally. For example, who benefits from algorithmic systems, whose voices get amplified or suppressed, and what happens when creativity becomes automated. And I also discuss Gen AI policies transparently in my classes, encouraging students to use AI as a brainstorming or reflection or just editing tool sometimes, but not as a substitute for their own thinking or for their own writing. And in addition to that, in my research, I study creator culture, influencer culture, and platform economies. And recently, I've been looking at AI-generated influencers, specifically in Turkey, and writing a paper about it. And I presented a conference paper at the University of Amsterdam this past December 2025 in Gen AI and Creative Practices Conference. And so these cases help us ask bigger questions about authenticity, digital labor, and also what happens when influence is no longer tied to a human body. So AI isn't just a tool here, it's shaping cultural production and identity online. Overall, I see AI as something we need to engage, definitely, but with thoughtfully and critically. And my goal is to help students understand not just how to use these technologies, but how to question them, how to understand them, how to be critical of them socially, politically, and ethically. Thank you.